श्री उत्तम कुमार रेड्डी जी, इसीलिए इसीलिए इसीलिए
Honorable Chairman, sir,
जी, ओके चल रहे
I would like to thank you for giving me an opportunity to speak on the demands for grants of the Railway Ministry. Through you, I would like to appeal to the Railway Minister that as assured to the state of Telangana in the Andhra Pradesh Reorganization Act 2014, 8 years back, that a railway coach factory would be set up in Kazipet. Sir, over these 8 years, many times I have raised it in the parliament, and I have met the Prime Minister, I have met the then Railway Minister, and there is a constitutional sanctity to the assurance of a railway coach factory in the state of Telangana in Kazipet. So the reply I got from the Railway Ministry was that in view of your present manufacturing capacity, it is not viable to set up a new coach manufacturing capacity in Kazipet. Sir, through you, I'd like to appeal to the Railway Minister. The assurance was based on creating or for creating additional employment in the hinterland of Telangana. Now, your government has announced, the Finance Minister announced that 400 new generation Vande Bharat trains would be run. Sir, it would be very appropriate if you could think of setting up a manufacturing capacity, manufacturing factory of Vande Bharat trains as per the earlier assurance of the Government of India. Sir, even if the Government of India does not want to do the total investment, even if you would go on a PPP mode, there would be several investors ready to invest in this kind of a manufacturing factory. I would once again appeal to you that as per the provisions of the 2014 Andhra Pradesh Reorganization Act, by which the state of Telangana was created, a railway coach factory or equivalent should be set up in Kazipet at the earliest time. Sir, also, in the same act, there was an assurance that the road and rail connectivity between the cities of Hyderabad and Vijayawada would be improved. Sir, I have several times represented to your Railway Ministry that a bullet train from Hyderabad to Vijayawada would probably be more financially feasible and viable than the one between Ahmedabad and Bombay. Sir, all that is required for that a bullet train or a high-speed train from Hyderabad to Vijayawada, there is a very short distance that a new line is to be laid from Chityal in Telangana to Jagaipet in Andhra, and then the traveling time by a high-speed train from Hyderabad to Vijayawada would be reduced to about 2 hours. Sir, if you get the viability or feasibility done, you would find that this route is more feasible than many routes in India for running a bullet train or a high-speed train. And I request you, you have taken over recently as Railway Minister, to get a feasibility done for a Hyderabad-Vijayawada bullet train or a Shatabdi train on a shorter new route. Sir, I would like to, bring a couple of things in my constituency to you. There is an existing railway line from Motumarri to Melacheru to Janpad to Vishnupuram, where only goods traffic is run now. I have, made a representation many times to the Railway Ministry to run passenger traffic also on this route. So the reply I have got is that the Commissioner of Railway Safety has not given approval for running passenger services on this route. So on closer examination, I find that your ministry, the concerned officials had not even sent it to the Commissioner of Railway Safety. All that it requires, I request the Honorable Minister to kindly note this, on this route, Motumarri to Melacheru to Mattampalli to Janpad to Vishnupuram, where goods trains are running now, it is easily, I come from that constituency, I come from that area, it is easily possible to run passenger trains. Please get it examined. The reply given that the Commissioner of Railway Safety has not approved it doesn't appear to be right. You just need to build a few railway platforms, and in this very remote rural area, passenger trains can be run. Sir, I also wish to bring to your notice that a new line from Dornakal to Nelakondapalli to Kodad to Huzurnagar and to Miryalaguda via Nerad Cherla, the alignment has been approved and accepted by your ministry. This is a highly viable route because the entire cement manufacturing belt of the country and a significant rice milling industry is based in this area. So I appeal to you, this is a highly commercially viable area. that this new line from Dornakal to Nelakondapalli to Kodad to Huzur Nagar to Neradcherla to Miryalaguda be kindly taken up at the earliest. Sir, I wish to bring to your notice, a year and a half back, your railway ministry officials had given a presentation to members of parliament in the Lok Sabha, one of the committee rooms. They said, I'll finish in 1 minute, sir. They said, the railways have a priority. One is a quadrilateral route which runs along the borders of the country. That is probably from Delhi to Bombay to Madras and from there to Calcutta and back. And you also have a diagonal route running through the country. Now, sir, I'd like to bring to your notice, Hyderabad is one of the largest cities of this country and surely the fastest growing city in India. Now, for your railway ministry, it's not a priority because it's not on your quadrilateral map or your diagonal map. I wished for you to kindly re-examine and put Hyderabad on one of the routes because it's the fastest growing city and needs to be a priority for railways. So lastly, through you, I appeal to the railway minister. For my constancy, I'm appealing to you to put a shuttle train from Melacheru to Hyderabad via Miryalaguda and Nalgonda. Thank you very much, sir.